Alright, so after cleaning out the inventory and sorting things around a bit, we have our water bottle with our red wine. We have a bunch of stuff in the crafting pile. We're going to get to that soon. Right now, I'm going to take all of these empty containers. I could technically fill them with clean water out of the sink, but that's not how I roll, because that would be smart. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put these out on my lawn, see? And when it rains, they will fill up with rainwater. You can't drink rainwater, but you can use it to do other things. And that's what I plan to do there. Now, as you can see, our crafting pile is rather, well, frankly huge. We have car batteries, butter knives, empty cans, yada, 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 yada. So what can we actually make from all these? A wooden plank will let us make fire. Crafted spears, a good beginner type weapon. Stakes, useful if you have the other components. Carpentry, not so much. Cooking, electrical, health, frameworking. I thought you could make a stone hammer, but I don't have any ripped sheets. Or do I? We can take one of these extra sheets, rip it up, go back here, stone hammer. Why exactly? I don't know. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Okay. This one's not acting like I thought it would. Put that down. Put these down. Ripped sheets can also be used as small bandages, but I don't really need those right now. Grab your kitchen knife. Grab your tree branch. Come away from the pile so that you don't use up the other materials. Wrong button. Make a spear from the tree branch. Oh, but wait. There's more. You saw that I have some duct tape here, right? Well, duct tape plus basic spear plus butter knife or kitchen knife or scalpel or screwdriver can result in better spears. I've got a ton of butter knives, why not? So we have a spear attached to a butter knife, a kitchen knife, a lug wrench, that's technically not a weapon actually, a metal bar, some other crap, and some planks. And a stone hammer and a partridge in a pear tree. So, not a lot of useful things per se, but we do have a lot of things. Now let's go back to that house and give those zombies what for. And a 5 and a 6 and maybe a 7 too. I don't know if they have change for an 8 or anything else. So, saucepan with the rice, grab it. Rodent meat, grab. Steak, grab. And our kitchen knife. We grab that. We go into the menu on cooking. And we can add anything to this rice that we happen to have. In this case, a steak and some rodent meat. Doesn't that just sound wonderful? Rice covers up all sins. We put our steak and rodent meat rice in the oven and bake at whatever temperature. You can do all kinds of crazy stuff like that with cooking. Technically a bit overkill because we're only just peckish and not actually hungry or anything. But hey, you want a nice hearty breakfast. Can't go wrong with much else. Okay, just caught something in the corner of my eye there. It's a little burnt. But still good. And now we're going to put that in the closet. Well, the cabinet, not the closet. We're going to grab all our duct tape. We're going to try and fix our kitchen knife. Because as we all know, duct tape fixes everything. What the heck? Why the heck not? We'll fix up our baseball bat too, just a little bit. And voila. Our character's getting bored, and probably so are you. Let's watch some TV. Clothing a distinction at finest prices. Well, I know where I'm going right now. You said it, Fashionabella. I'm Dr. Cox, and I'm here to talk to you about bladder control. Now, I've been helping families for 40 long years, but I have never come across a treatment like Inconctalive. Everywhere I go, good friends say, "Thank you, Dr. Cox, for asking family doctors to recommend Inconctalive. Product may cause swelling of the urinary tract. Please consult headaches, nausea, and sudden irritation. Ask your doctor today." I wonder if sudden irritation is part of the zombie apocalypse. Okay, nothing good on TV. I had to. I'm American. I had to. Let's drop in at our little house down there and see what else we can get. It is kind of dark. You know, you can train your characters to need to sleep at certain points of time. I'm not really big on that sort of thing. There it is. Just had to wander lost in the dark for a bit. And as a person who is already asthmatic, I am a little winded. That sounded like a zombie. Not in there. Not in there. Not in there. Oh, hey, look, boxes. A propane tank. You use that for metalworking and using propane grills. An empty jar, useful if you can get the rest of the pieces to it. Box of nails and wood glue. That's useful right now. Scrap metal, small metal. Metal's not really useful. I do already have a collection of it, though. We'll take these boxes with us, too. What time you got? No zombie in there. No zombie in here either. Or in here either. I guess maybe I was hearing things. This guy was apparently handy with a lot of things, which is good for us. We can take it all. We're going to steal the bacon, steal the food. You can take the dog food, but it makes you feel bad for taking it. The kettle, the baking tray, which has a use, but I've never actually gotten it to work. Plate. TV dinners, which will lower happiness, but you can still eat them. Car Zone, Episode 1, Tire Maintenance. This being another one of those educational shows that you can watch. Turn on the TV, adjust the sound, pop it in the old VCR. Know a lot of you people out there don't know what a VCR is, but I'm over 30, so I know what it is. Press play. Welcome to Car Zone. I'm Jimmy. And I'm his brother Fred. Today we're talking tires. Let's start with the basics. Those four rubber things on your car. Those are the tires. I'm learning something new every day. With all the nuts and ruts and potholes in our roads, it's only a matter of time before you puncture a tire and have to change it. It's easy. Just loosen the nuts, right? No, Fred, you gotta jack up the car first. Then you take your lug wrench, undo the nuts, and take off the tire. Make sure your new tire is inflated properly. Use a tire pump for that. Too soft, you'll slide over the road. Too hard, it'll burst anyway. And remember, the right-sized wheel for the right vehicle. Standard cars, heavy-duty cars, and sports cars all have different wheel sizes. I fixed it all by myself. Fred, you put a wheelbarrow wheel on an 18-wheeler. That's not going to work. Dang. Fred and Jimmy and the Car Zone. Doodle-a-doodle-a-doo. And there we have our first point of mechanical experience. Mechanical experience, which, after you've leveled it up so much by taking apart pieces of cars, you'll be able to actually make a working car. Or at least make a car you find work for you. You know, some blunt, some maintenance, some carpentry, mechanics, cooking. As you can see, actually going and cooking anything can be great for your experience levels. Once you're at a certain level of experience, you can even learn new recipes for things you didn't know before. Seems like as good a time as any to take a shower and do my laundry. You know, you gotta take the chance while you've got it. And we're going to take apart the table with everything still on it. And it's just sitting there in midair. I mean, technically it has fallen onto the floor, but it's basically still on the table, or at least where the table was. It's hilarious. Okay, well, we don't need this TV anymore. We've already watched the VHS on it. Ain't no point in keeping it around, so we're gonna take it apart. No, I'm quite serious. Taking apart the TV will give us electrical experience where you can learn all kinds of handy doodads and gizmos if you can get your skills high enough and you can find the parts for it. We've got like 0.5% experience. Like, that's not even a half. And no, we can't take apart the table either. Let's see. What else can we grab? Can we take apart? We can take apart the plastic table. Why, I don't know, but we can take it. We'll grab the propane tank. And we'll jack these cardboard boxes too. We are just robbing this poor family blind. We're taking the last can of Who Hash, the roast beast, and even the cardboard boxes. I think maybe there might be one more useful thing in that house. It's still dark, and it's raining, actually. We'll just keep moving forward. We'll hit the road eventually. Speaking of which, don't know how we managed to simply right-handed jump over a fence while carrying an empty kettle, two large cardboard boxes, a propane tank, pieces of scrap metal, a baking tray, boxes of nails, and cans of food. And I think I'm actually over time, so now that we've gone through all that, and I've given you something to chew on for a bit. Well, that's the phrasing I'm going to use. I'll get back to you later.